I started climbing as a result of my mom's inspiration. When I was a kid, she was a climber, and for women in that era, it was pretty rare to do the type of climbing that she was doing when I was growing up. And although I didn't climb with her that much as a kid, she was my primary inspiration to start the sport. It was in the early 2000s that I decided I was a climber and I was going to dedicate my life and now my profession to the sport of climbing. In 2004, I moved to Portland, Oregon. I started working for an outdoor activities program in 2005, and that was my first season of instructing climbing. Climbing, for me, represents an opportunity to push myself and my own limits and learn, an opportunity to connect with nature, and an opportunity to connect with people, my climbing partners, in a very intense and a very impactful way. One of my favorite memories was in Central Oregon. I was leading a climb and I got up this ridgeline to a gorgeous vista of some Cascade Peaks nearby, and I felt an overwhelming sensation of being at the right place at the right time and with the right people. And it's those chances that I have in my life where I get to share it with people that are by far the best. Generally speaking, I'm motivated by two things, and that's to break barriers for women in my sport and profession, and also to make a difference in a broader community. So my speed records on El Cap have generated funds for nonprofits. I've always done a fundraiser. And also my internal motivation comes from my drive. I'm a self-motivated person. El Capitan is in Yosemite Valley. It's 3,000 feet high, and the most popular climb, arguably the most popular climb in the world, is called the Nose. And the Nose hosts hundreds and hundreds of speed records. And for me, I was out to break a record that was established 12 years ago by Jacqueline Florine, and she was the only other woman to that point who had soloed the Nose, so climbed it by herself with a rope, and it took her 5 days. I wanted to establish a different style of soloing the Nose with a rope, and I did it in 27 hours. My records and style that I climb and the way that I make a difference in my community are all ways that I can share that with others and inspire others to do the same. The advice that I would give to people who are facing any sort of challenge in life is to stay true to your own values and be willing to stick your neck out there and be vulnerable for a greater cause.